So here I am standing in the heart of this Winter Garden Botanical Park in Auckland, New Zealand. Surrounded by such delicate beauty where every flower, every leaf, every beam of sunlight seems to sing with color of life. It's just breathtaking. Yet, I find myself wondering, when was the last time I truly let beauty like this settle into my heart? Stop and smell the flowers, right? It's a phrase we hear so often, but do we really understand what it means? We say we're busy, life pulls us in every direction, work, errands, conflicts, responsibilities. We argue, we misunderstand each other, we deal with disappointment after disappointment. Life can feel so complicated, so rushed. But right here, right now, I am reminded of a truth that cuts through all of that noise. The beauty we see around us has to have the power to center us if we just let it, right? So perhaps that's what's stopping us to smell the flowers, or what stopping to smell the flowers truly means. It's about pausing. The simple, pure parts of life bring us back to ourselves. There's a quote by Albert Einstein that comes to mind. It says, "There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle." So here in this garden, this beautiful space, it's easy to see everything as a miracle. The vibrant petals, the way they reach for the light, and the quiet confidence of nature, doing what it's meant to do. And yet, when I step outside this garden, do I still see those miracles? Interesting question indeed. How often do I rush by them, right? The glances, the smiles, the tiny acts of kindness that color my day, but go unnoticed because I'm just too busy. There's so much beauty that surrounds us, even in the hard, heavy moments. But we need to give it room. We need to give our appreciation the time it deserves. So how do we do this? How do we let appreciation seep into our lives so fully that it becomes a way of living, rather something we visit in brief, rare moments? The answer might be simpler than I thought. It begins with small steps, deliberate pauses, each day finding one small moment to truly see what's around me, whether it's the morning light through my window, the laughter of someone we love, or even just the feel of the ground beneath our feet, letting those moments settle in our hearts and saying, this too is worth noticing. This too is part of the beauty of my life. It's really about taking the time to breathe deeply, to listen fully, to notice that I'm alive in a world that offers me gifts every single day. Now, I know life isn't easy. There will be hard days, misunderstandings, frustrations, and times when everything feels out of control. But if I've learned anything from standing in this garden, it's that beauty and gratitude have a way of grounding us, even when everything else feels like it's in a bit of a turmoil. They remind us of what's good, what's steady, and what's worth holding on to. As the poet Mary Oliver wrote, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" I want to say, I want to live it, right? Live it fully, with my eyes wide open. I want to savor it, every blooming, beautiful, challenging part. Beautiful, right? So here's my call to action, not just for you, but for myself too. Let's make a promise. Each day, let's find one moment to pause, to breathe, and to let something beautiful settle into our hearts. Let's choose to see the miracles, both big and small, all around us. And as we do, let's remind ourselves that this life, with all its highs and lows, is worth living with our full, grateful attention. Every flower, every moment, every bit of beauty that touches our lives is truly a gift. So let's embrace it. And maybe, just maybe, as we make this a habit, we'll find that life itself blooms more beautifully simply because we chose to notice. Thank you once again for the privilege of being able to have this walk with you. So here, surrounded by these flowers, I want to thank this moment for grounding me, for reminding me, and I hope that tomorrow and every day that follows, I'll keep finding beauty in the places I least expect. And I hope you'll do the same. Thank you once again, and peace and blessings to you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.